Hello, and thank you so much for logging on to SA Talk today. If you are watching us on our YouTube Silver Fox Multimedia Studios channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching us on our Facebook fan page, whether it is the Silver Fox Studio or the SA Talk today, please hit like and share. And if you have any questions or comments, please inbox us, but please be kind. Today I am super duper uber excited as usual, and today is because I have one of the most amazing women in here with me. She is an inspiration. She loves to yip and yap just like me. Her name is Miss Jessica Karwash, the founder and director of JK Marketing. So thank you so much for coming on. Cheers.
Thank you.
So tell me all about JK Marketing.
I help with events, social hours. I have Botox parties. I do wine tours. I mean, I work with some amazing people that have such great companies and they have wonderful products. I'm a walking display. I work for, Jacqui New Fitness. I work for Arcs Wines Plus. I mean, I work with the Elf Louise Project. I do so many events throughout the year, and basically my goal is to bring people into your business.
I love that, because every small business owner out there needs somebody to be their walking billboard and needs someone to say, I've tried their services, this is what it's about, this is what you can expect, this is what it costs, this is why you want to do it. And that's the thing, is there's so many people out there who are like spending money on maybe magazines or newspapers. Newspapers, I don't even think they're still going to be around in the next 3 to 5 years, to tell you the truth, like the old-fashioned newspapers.
Well, you'll
right?
see the Wall Street Journal every once in a while, but I mean, they're becoming obsolete.
It is becoming obsolete. So having somebody like Jessica available to try your services. So of course, she's wearing her corset because she's our girl. But she also does, you just did the Home and Garden Show this weekend.
I just did the Home and Garden Show.
Tell me about that. I love that show.
That is so much fun. That is so much fun. Every year, I work with Arcs Wine Plus, who does wine tours. Her name is Alicia Carter. Amazing. So basically, I do wine tasting. We set up a booth. We set up a couple of different hill country wineries, and we sample wine. So I'm talking wine tours, and I'm speaking to hundreds of people all day long.
Now, who's a great candidate for a wine tour?
Everybody, as long as you're 21.
Oh, that's right.
That's all we ask, 21 and over. But wine tours are so much fun. We take you to 3 wineries, lunch, tasting fees. It's all inclusive.
Wow.
All
Good.
inclusive.
I need food with my wine.
Transportation to and from. So you don't have to worry about drinking and driving. We do everything. We have games on the way going. I do mimosas on the way. We have wine trivia and games, and then on the way back, I do a champagne toast in red Solo cups because I'm classy like that. And we just toast to a successful wine tour, and I take you to 3 different wineries. We have lunch. We have a wonderful day, and it's usually like 10 to 5 or 11 to 6. It's an all-day event, and primarily I do them on the weekends, 10 to 5 or 11 to 6. You can go to itsfromgrapes.com.
It's from grapes? Okay.
.com, or contact me on Facebook. Right now I have a special going on, $89, an $89 wine tour.
Wow.
Yes.
That's super fun. I think that would be like a regular night out at a regular.
It is. I mean, it's all day. It's great for bachelorette parties, a girls' afternoon, couples, everybody, or you can just get a group of friends.
The PTA.
Team buildings, just whatever you want. It's because it's a Saturday. There's no $89. They're regularly $149.
Wow.
So it's an amazing special. You just have to do it by October 15th. So I just want to throw that out there.
So it's totally coming up here. So make sure you go at itsforgrapes.com and register. And then, of course, you can always find Jessica on her Facebook. We always love to see Jessica posting all her promotions and her cute little selfies. And it's Jessica Karwash with a K.
Karwash with a K. Karwash. And yes, that is my last name.
And that's why it's called JK Marketing. Not just kidding, it's Jessica Karwash. I love it.
I get that all the time.
I bet. Now, I heard you say red cups, but it is Save the Toto month. So are we doing pink cups?
You know what? If I have a wine tour, because, you have until March to book your wine tour. You just have to purchase it in October.
Okay.
But you can use it any time into the next year. So if I do have a wine tour, so yes, if I have a wine tour in October, I will do pink cups for Save the Tatas.
And then there's purple cups too for domestic violence event.
Yes.
And so that's the thing, is it could be pink or purple or red, whatever you love. I love that. That sounds so fun. And now you said transportation. So the people out there that are watching, they're like, you know what? 3 wineries, even though they are going to feed me lunch, maybe I shouldn't drive. So tell me, how does that whole transportation work?
Well, basically, we meet at the I-10 and 1604 parking ride. It's under the UTSA bridge. The cars are very safe. We have an elegant limo bus. Depending on how many people, whether it's 10 or 50, I can take a max of 50.
Okay.
So depending on the tour, we have a bus that takes us out. And, so we have, we have a couple of drinks all the way going. You have your wine tastings that average 3 to 5 wine tastings per tour. But on the way back, even though we have the champagne toast, you still have 45 minutes to an hour and a half to sober up.
Okay.
And that's what we want to stress, that you won't have to drink and drive. And if you feel that you cannot drive, we will call you a cab.
I love that.
We will call you a cab, because our goal is to make sure that everybody gets home safe after having a wonderful time with me.
Now, how many wineries are in San Antonio? How many do y'all frequent?
We go to the Hill Country.
Oh,
and what people don't realize is that there's about 40 wineries.
What?
People just think it's Fredericksburg, but it's Bryan, it's Sisterdale, Johnson City, Comfort, Kerrville. I mean, it's all the Hill Country. So every tour is different. So we don't know exactly what tour we're going on until we see, who we're booking.
Okay.
If I have, let's say I have a tour of 20 people. I get with everyone individually. And I ask them, where have you gone? Where have you been? Well, if 10 people have gone to a certain winery, well, I won't take you there. You've already been there, done that. So, and also my thing is, I also look for wineries that have live music or festivals going on. So it's an added plus already included in the all-inclusive price. So I try to give you the most for your money. That is my point, to have so much fun that you want to do another wine tour.
And Jessica is super fun. She loves to laugh and giggle, just like me.
And we have fun. We have wine, we have wine trivia. I've had a group of friends that have already done 3 wine tours with me. They want to do a 4th.
Wow.
I've done birthday parties. My favorite wine tour was actually a sorority. They were from Dallas, a sorority. I don't honestly remember the name, but it was their 20-year reunion. So these women were just
hysterical.
off the train. They were just off the chain. They were just so much fun. They had a blast. But the point is, no matter where I take you, the point is you're going to have fun. I'm not going to take you to a winery where you're going to be pushed aside or felt like you're going to be ignored. You're paying this price. You're with me. I want to make sure that you have the best experience.
I love that.
And, Alicia is she's the owner. Alicia Carter, she's been doing this for years. I was her assistant back, I think I did my first tour in 2008. I met her in 2007. And together, we do house parties. We do wine parties for the holidays. The holidays are coming up. You want to have a party, you want someone to serve your wine. We'll set up a wine bar and you come and we'll serve you your wine. We'll talk about your wine. We have food that complements them. And, Alicia is just so awesome, and she's always looking for extra help. All she asks is that you be TABC certified. And,
wow.
That's it. And as long as you have a wonderful personality, she's looking for people that are outgoing, that are looking, because she's got so much stuff going on that she likes to delegate. And she's just a woman that just loves to share her business with others. And we love wine, and
wine and women. I think there's a reason why it starts with W. WW.
Right. And doing the home and garden show, it's twice a year, the spring and the fall. It's, I did 25 hours on my feet, the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But you know what?
You didn't feel it.
I don't, because I don't consider it work. It's so amazing, the stuff that I do. And, my job is to bring in customers. So I work with her to bring customers to her wine business, whether it's for employees or wine tours, or to have a private party in your home, at your company, during Christmas parties. So my job as an event business marketer is to bring business into your business. For you, example, I market her corsets. I am a
walker. I give her so much fun. Are you wearing your corset today?
Yes.
Are you slouching, Miss Jessica? When are you coming for Pilates yoga? I'm always on her.
She is always on me.
It's good for you. It's good for you.
My job is also, again, they see my results. They see I'm a walking billboard. They see that I have results, and they want to ask me, how did you do it? How did you get, how is your waist getting smaller? Well, I'm telling them the nutrition and the corset and the wipes.
And they got to go see Lisa.
They have to go. Then of course they're Smash, and then I do kickboxing.
Zumba,
so we all work together. And you know what? We've had wine tasting parties here.
Yes, we have.
We've had wine tasting parties here. We've done so much, and I'm involved with all these women because I believe that not only, of course I work with men too, but just empowering women businesses. It's just so much because there's so many women that just are trying to get their business up, and that's where I come in.
And that's what's so great about nowadays is anybody can have a business in their home if they have a place. If not, they're not limited like back in the 60s kind of thing. There's so much more. And so it almost sounds like you're kind of customizing the tours for the people in that if they tell you, we've already been there, you're like, okay, I can't plan that.
And I do try to plan them as much as I can. Now, if you do, a tour of 15 or more, I customize it to whatever you want.
Okay.
So if you have 15 people, I will take you wherever you want to go. It will be your tour. But if it, and it's customized, so it's still the same price. But it's just, it's not an increase in price. It's just you bring in the people, I'll take you where you want to go. But any of the tours, you can join any open tour and just make it that much bigger and that much better because the more the merrier.
Oh, so there is an open tour option.
They're always
say if it's only me and my husband or me and my girlfriend, I don't have 13 other people who are available when I'm available, which can be kind of tough sometimes.
Right.
Then I can just join, we can just join an open tour.
Right.
And so those dates are on the It's for Grapes?
If you go to itsfromgrapes.com.
It's from Grapes.
Itsfromgrapes.com. There is a calendar that she has pretty much almost 6 months out, I believe.
Wow.
And you can, if you have a certain date in mind, you can just book it, and she'll tell you on there. It's very user-friendly, and it'll tell you how many seats are available. So if you need 2 seats, you're more than welcome to join an open tour. Yes. So wine parties are so much fun. I come into your home, we set up, Alicia will set up. She does her thing, I do mine. We work as a team, or she'll send me to one. And I was doing the home and garden show. She did 2 wine tours. She did tours while I was doing the home and garden show. And we had a couple of friends that, are TABC certified. My best friend finally, Valerie, she got TABC certified. So she was able to join in. And then Katrina, she's also one of the girls that help out. She does wine tours also. So if I'm not available, there's Katrina, Alicia, and hopefully one day Valerie, So it's just wonderful. And along with the wine parties, I do Botox parties.
Yes.
And
women, again, need that as well.
And
if I can feel my forehead, something's wrong in the universe.
See, I love my Botox. I'm not going to lie. Now, people always ask me, what's a Botox party? Now, granted, I did not come up with that. But, I went with it.
Yeah.
And I kind of think of it as a Tupperware party. Except it's Botox. We have a doctor that we use. My thing about it is that it's private. It's private, it's discreet. Private and discreet, we don't talk about it, except for today. I keep the location secret till the very last minute. Everyone that is there, they know about it. They're all there for the same thing. Everybody does it. Nobody talks about it.
Except for me.
And me. So, again, it's just, I have a board certified doctor that does that, and we go to a different location, and he sets up very sterile, very great, and I have a Botox party coming up. It will be the last one of the year. So if you are interested, get with me. Again, inbox me on Facebook.
Private inbox.
Yes.
Don't put it on blast.
I do not put anything on blast. Even the day of the party, I don't post the location, the check-in. I don't post any pictures or who's there. This is private. This is something that you have decided to do. And sometimes you don't want to go to a doctor by yourself. You want to take a girlfriend or something, and I am the best hand holder in town.
True.
So I will hold your hand while you're getting your Botox, and I have wine there and cheese, and it's a Botox party.
It's a party.
It's a couple of hours, and the doctor's working, and his wife is there, and we're just having so much fun. And again, they're private and discreet, so if you are looking for an invite, you will need to inbox me, and I will send you an invite. The rates are reasonable. Now, I am not a doctor. I am not an MD, so I can't tell you how much you need or what you need, but I will tell you
that you need it.
I won't do it in a nice way, but I will tell you about what I think. It'll be my opinion.
Mean you can feel your forehead? Obviously, there is something wrong.
And
we need to fix that.
He also does fillers, which is wrestling.
Okay.
That will do your outer lines and your lips. I will be doing my lips this time coming around. So I'm excited about that. I get them done.
So now, do you do the wine games at the Botox parties? Because I'm really into the games. Can we come back to the games? I really like games.
We can do the games. I will have, actually, at this party, since it's our holiday party, or the final party, I am going to have 2 tables set up. Bling It On will be there. She will be setting up her jewelry table.
All right.
And then I have a new company that I'm going to start working with, Naughty Delights.
Uh-oh.
Yes. So that will be of a little bit of an adult nature, but
if you're doing
super
Botox,
fun.
Honey, you've been around the block a few times. Nothing shocks you anymore.
Nothing shocks.
If you need Botox, you're probably not under 21, and you probably should never be under 21 doing Botox.
So we will have both of those companies there. So Cindy with Bling It On, and then Naughty Delights will be there also, and it's just going to be so much fun. And it is my last party of the year because I want you to be all glammed up and wonderful and beautiful for Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and the New Year.
You got to get hot for the holidays. So don't forget, if you're trying to get hot for the holidays, please find Jessica Karwash on her Facebook. Inbox her. Don't put it on the public view. You know what? Because you could put it on the public line view, but she's going to respond to you privately. In the inbox privately, because it is something that's discreet. It is a personal decision. Not everybody agrees with it.
Right.
And so I think more people agree with the wine tours because they're like, whoop, whoop, wine. I look better anyway the more you drink. That's what I like.
Exactly. So my point is, I'm here everyone's beautiful already. I'm just helping you enhance it.
She's a beauty enhancer.
Right. And that's what I do with the corsets.
There you go. And
with Smash,
and
the kickboxing and the Zumba. And then, of course, I am such a wonderful fan of VSF.
Oh, we love it. We miss you, Lise. I'm so glad you're coming back tomorrow. Thank God.
And also, I do want to mention VSF has a new website coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's huge.
For free access, it's VegasStilettofitness.com. It's everything that you need to know about VSF. And I am wearing my humping heels.
So
for the Save the Tatas and for VSF. I mean, VSF is so empowering. The women have so much fun, and it's why I stress it is because a lot of people think chair dancing is sleazy or trashy, and this is not. This is classy and sassy and very sexy.
And it's very private in that it's at a studio, so you're not in a bar with men and women watching you. It's very confined, which I love because a lot of women's significant others, they may feel intimidated if they see their girl getting all dolled up and they're like, oh my gosh, there's going to be all this alcohol, there's going to be other people, they're going to be hitting up on my woman. And it's like, no, honey, I'm just going to the fitness studio with a few girls. We're just going to, have some fun, dance, have a little bit of sangria, not a whole bunch. You're not sitting there kicking back bottles. But it is so fun. And that's the thing is, I know I've seen you on a few of the VSF pages on Facebook. So if you're looking for something sassy and classy,
yes, and Ghouls Night Out is October 25th.
Yes.
It's her Halloween costume event. So you dress up in a sassy little Halloween costume and we learn a routine. And then what I like about it, I mean, if you have a significant other, a boyfriend, or for yourself, you can perform it when you're done in the privacy of your own home. And this is an enclosed studio. The lights are dim. And, it's so wonderful. And it's non-intimidating. It's so relaxed. Like, you don't
Lisa's
understand.
Amazing.
Yes,
and
Lisa
all her
is
instructors are really amazing because, you know, she teaches them, she mentors them on
Right.
how to create those environments where it's a very accepting and non-judgmental environment. We just do ask that you wear stretchy pants and don't
Yes.
wear a skirt because you will be straddling the chair.
Yes.
So yeah,
Stretchy pants, you know, or just something to cover up, especially for the goals night out.
Oh, well, Girls Night Out, we're probably going to see everything.
You're going to
but
see
it's
everything,
all
but it's all
so
women.
it's all very
Yeah.
comfortable.
But normally people are like, well, what do you wear? I just wear some really sassy heels, some black leggings, and a Vegas Stiletto t-shirt, or anything that you feel that you look sexy in. And that's basically all it is.
bra.
Push-up bras always work.
I love my push-up bra.
Yes.
And I always like to say, at the end of the night, you can use the moves at home or on the dance floor, wherever
Exactly.
appropriate. But if you get in trouble, don't call me for diaper money, okay? Because I didn't do that to you. We taught you how to dance on a chair.
That's all we
okay?
taught you.
That's all we taught
But
you.
yes, go to VegasStilettoFitness.com, sign up for free access to the whole world of Vegas Stiletto
Yeah, you
Fitness.
get your license to be sexy there.
Yes, and she
you need
has
your license.
She has videos. If you don't want to come to the studio, she even has videos that you can purchase to learn at home.
Yes.
So that's amazing right there, because some people, and then if you see a video, you'll see what it's about, and then you'll come to the studio. That's why I'm just such an advocate for Vegas Stiletto Fitness, because of the fact that it's amazing. I mean, Lisa changed my life. Like, I came to her.
Aw.
I
She
came
changed
to
my
her.
life. Do we miss you, Lisa?
Well, you all have. But I came to her for, you know, a birthday surprise, and she helped me, and then after that, I was just a believer. Like, it happened. And so, yeah, that's Vegas Stiletto Fitness, and then Jacqui New Fitness, you know, the corsets, and I mean, the
And
wine
here come
tours.
the holidays for the
Yes.
wine tour. So you definitely want to get in on that special. $89.
It's $89
Normally
per person.
$149. So right there, you got to go on. And then you have, what, 6 months to book
You
your
have,
party?
yes. Well, actually, I mean, you can even book it after. You just have to purchase it by October 15th.
Okay.
But you have until March, even after March possibly, you know, but you have time to book. You just need to purchase it. So contact me, because it's a constant contact link, but you can go to itsfromgrapes.com to see the calendar for any open tours that you may be thinking about.
It's from grapes.com.
Yeah.
So, okay, so tell me about what are some of your most memorable events besides the sorority girls?
Okay, well,
And we are on the internet, so.
one of my favorite was one of my first events. I worked with Jennifer Coffey, and if y'all know Jennifer Coffey, she is now a hostess on QVC.
I
And
worked with her once. She's awesome.
she is so great. I used to work at Wine Styles. I miss Wine Styles.
Aw.
Anyways, she was doing a fashion show. She wanted to do a fashion show, and I worked at Wine Styles, so what better way to incorporate wine and fashion? And where we were located had a wonderful courtyard. So she got with Time Warner, and she was doing the fashion channel for Time Warner. And her photographer came out, and we had this huge fashion show out at the Wine Styles in Santerra. The whole, like, I mean, I believe she had like 20 girls, and it was on Time Warner TV.
Wow.
On demand. It was so much fun, and we had, you know, news crew, and it was just, to me, it was one of my first events. And that's when I realized that that's what I wanted to do, because I was bringing in business to Wine Styles. At the time, she had Gabby Bees, which was she named after her daughter.
Aww.
And so we just got together, and within minutes, we were just bouncing off, and we loved it, and we had so much fun. So that was one of my favorite. That was one of my first. But my favorite is actually Elf Louise. I love Miss Louise Locker, and I work with the Elf Louise Christmas project every year. A couple of years ago, we started doing a charity event. It was a casino night. Unfortunately, we no longer do it. Maybe one day we'll do something different.
We should.
But-
Starville.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And I just believe in the Elf Louise. I mean,
I've heard about her. I've
Yeah.
heard amazing things about
She
her.
is the most
like
amazing-
so inspirational. From what I do welcome the event time when I could meet her.
right.
because-
And even though I don't have children, I believe in what she does, helping the children and the families in need. And she's such a huge organization, and she's been doing it for years. And at first, I didn't even know she existed, because I thought Elf Louise was just a name.
Oh.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know. And then at our first Elf Louise casino night, she showed up. one of our dearest friends that is no longer with us, Jonathan Vela.
Aw,
I know.
bless his heart. He was a great guy. I didn't know him personally, but I did see a lot of Facebook.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I digress. But
Jonathan
we
Vela.
love you, Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan, we miss you. Jonathan Vela actually invited Elf Louise to our event, and she showed up, and I was like, oh my God. So I was kind of a little bit starstruck a little. And
You are the elf.
You are the elf. And so, through everything throughout the year, she's just been so amazing. And, even though she's got, some health issues and stuff, every year she strives and she tries to make everyone happy. And I love that. And, every year, Jonathan and I and Valerie and a couple of us, we would go do the gift wrapping.
Aw.
Yeah. So this year,
I mean, I am horrible at gift wrapping. Okay,
it's so much fun.
Like, slap, tape, a little saliva. Okay, it'll hold together until some get. But obviously, y'all are perfectionists.
And so again, it's just bringing in people to be aware of the Elf Louise project, to bring people in to do the gift wrapping, and then she does the Santa elves, where they dress up as Santa and elves and they go to homes and they deliver gifts to those in need.
Wow.
Yeah, so I do a little bit of everything. And then I even work with sports memorabilia. I have a friend that does high five charity auctions.
Oh,
And-
I love that.
Yeah, like I see here that you have your signed
We
baseballs.
have a few things here in our background here that are
And-
sporting things. I don't really know what
So
they're from.
I work with Dawn.
I know they're important. I know
Yeah.
people did stuff that's on.
I work with Don Bonin, and I go to golf courses.
I love golf.
I go to galas. I go to different charity events, and then he has his sports
I'm gonna
memorabilia.
go with you to a gala.
You should.
We should.
I think I'm going to let him know.
Yay!
And so he has set up like jerseys of Tony Dorsett and
Wow.
Troy Aikman.
Are you old enough to remember Tony Dorsett? I don't think you're old enough to remember Tony Dorsett.
I don't remember. I
Tony
just see the
Dorsett.
jerseys. I just see
I'm
the
like, that's
jerseys.
my
And then
era.
he's got, Spurs memorabilia. He's got, now he's got that Johnny Manziel, the A&M guy, and he's got everyone's signatures, and he sends me off to go chase them. I've met Metallica. I've met Elijah Wood.
Love Metallica.
I know.
That's not my era. I don't think that's your era. I think it's my era. But yeah.
Reggie Williams. I mean, just so many people. I go and I'm like, can I have your signature? And I get them to sign the items. They sign their items, and whether it's a jersey or a football, and then he auctions them off. And
What did they do for Metallica? A CD?
No, he did this awesome poster. It was a big poster. And
I need a Metallica poster. Here,
I will
that's
get with
my
him to let him know. And then what he does is then he sends them to charities, and then you bid on them, and
so
portions
beautiful.
of that go to charity. And again, my thing is to help him bring in clients and to let people know we're going to be at this charity, we're going to be at this auction. Come out, support, bid on this. And so it's my business is a little unorthodox because it's not typical,
fun.
but it is so much fun.
Super fun. So if you want a super fun, exciting time, you got to find Jessica Karwash on her Facebook page. And remember, Karwash is with a K, not a C.
No, not a C. It's with a K.
And yeah, you have to stalk her. Okay, no, don't stalk her.
Don't stalk her.
Just follow her on
Yeah.
her page, Jessica Karwash, and there we have it right up there on the camera there, so that you can see there's so many fun opportunities hanging out with Jessica. So I mean, if there's no reason to stay home and be bored with Jessica in town, because she knows where all the good events are. She knows where all the fun galas, wine tours, and if you need to, kind of tighten up, she can help you with that too, but in a very discreet way.
And private. Very private. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's going to be some of our games we're going to play at the Botox party? Are we going to play spin the bottle? No.
No, because
Okay.
they're all women. And that may not be nice. But I do have a couple of things in the works for the future.
Yes.
So we're keeping things open.
So we're getting ready for the Elf Louise event.
I am getting ready for the Elf Louise thing every year. I have, like I said, I have a friend that just is with Naughty Delights, and I'm going to start seeing what we do with that. And I've also, I love Chris Garza. He's with Garza Marketing.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Love you.
I am now single. And so,
She's like,
just letting you know, just throwing that out there. Call me.
Love Jessica.
So actually we're going to be getting together and start doing singles mixers. Singles mixers or singles outings. In talking with a lot of people, I want to do a singles wine tour, a singles wine dinner, just maybe a singles Botox party. Who knows? It's endless.
Because there are some men. I've met some actors who have come through the studio now.
Right.
And they're just as vain, if not more.
Right. I mean,
because
it's just...
their face is their money on camera, as if they're acting or if they're doing infomercials, promotionals, whatever it is. So whoever may need
And
it.
everyone wants the fountain of youth. Everyone wants to be beautiful and stay young. And you know what?
I'm 27 forever. 15 times, but 27 for
If she's 27, I'm 25. So I want to preserve myself, and this is just helping it come along. And if you have any questions about Botox, please get with me, because I do know, I've researched a lot, and if I don't know, I'll ask the doctor for you. And, trust me, if I don't know, I'll find out the answer. But, I mean, we have so many things that are going on with the singles. Chris and I are bouncing off, ideas, because there are a lot of singles. Right now in our age, some of us are, in our 20s, 30s, and 40s. Some people are divorced, some people are single, but a lot of people that have friends, they're married. For example, you're married.
That's
you
true.
have a child.
Super
so
married.
I can't always
super married.
Yes.
Not
So you can't
married.
always
super married.
you can't always do some of the things that I want to do. But this way we can create opportunities, whether it's like a movie night or a golf night, get singles together that want to do something but that don't know how.
I'm going to put together a women's golf
I think that would be
meetup.
great.
Jessica and I went out to golf one day.
That was
I was like, all right, girl, this is how you swing a club. and
it
you
was
smile at
right.
the end of the pose. You got to pose at the end. That's really the
And that was
secret
really
of golf, is you have to pose.
Right.
So there's definitely a lot of things in the works. So you want to make sure you go on Facebook. You go on Jessica Karwash personal page. And then do we have a JK Marketing fan page yet or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay, we're going to get that in the works.
We're going to get that in the
You want
works.
to be a fan of her fan page, because in this way, she can be letting you guys know as well. You know what? Her personal page. I love
My
Jessica.
personal
She will
page.
let you know, like, what? Every 3 to 4 hours? If it's like 9, maybe by 12, you should know what's going on next.
should know.
Because
I do.
life moves that fast.
It does. And with everyone's news feed, everyone has so many friends on Facebook now, and I do Google Plus and I do Instagram, so you can all find me under Jess Karwash or Jessica Karwash. But I mean, everyone's news feed is just so clogged with everybody else's stuff that I do repost. And if you have a question, let me know. If you want to ask me, when's your next Botox party? When's your next wine tour? Inbox me. I have no problem with that,
Can I do a wine tour and a Botox party like on the same day? Okay, we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that on the same day. And so,
because that's the thing, is I look better the more you drink, but then when I become sober, I'm going to have
but we do have wine at the Botox parties, so yeah.
So there you go. So you want to make sure that you log on to Jessica Karwash's personal page on her Facebook, and it's K, not a C for Karwash.
Karwash,
for
Karwash.
So what do we have next for people to, do you have a wine tour, an open wine tour set up
Oh,
now?
definitely. Well, I have a calendar full of wine tours.
Okay.
So just whenever I have something ready to go, we go.
Okay.
Right now I don't have a set wine tour.
Okay.
Because the special just came out and people are buying them. But as soon as they start booking,
Do you do singles wine tours?
I haven't yet.
That
I
would be
haven't
super
yet,
fun.
but that is in the works.
A singles wine tour.
And then of course I do pictures with Ellie Young from Blue Jay Designs.
She'll take your picture.
She'll take your pictures.
She does the boudoir. Is that how you say it? Is that the
Boudoir.
right boudoir? Okay, good.
Boudoir, and she's done my pictures, and I did that for me. I wanted to do that for myself again.
I did see those pictures. Super
And it was
fun.
something that I wanted to do to empower myself, along with VSF and Jacqui New Fitness. It's all about me.
Sexy
when it comes
corset, you're dancing on a chair, you're taking boudoir pictures. Hey, if you're not having fun, you're not doing life right.
life is way too short. And at the end of all this, if you all realize, it's kind of all about me. I do. I love what I do, and
That's the secret to the fountain of youth, really,
Right.
because that's the thing is if you're not having fun, you're not doing life right. You got to figure out how to have some fun, and if you're not having enough fun, you got to find Jessica Karwash on her Facebook page, and then also JK Marketing. Do we have a website for that yet, or is that up and building?
Up and building. That is
Websites
in the works.
are very complicated.
They are.
I'm still I like iPhones because I can point and click.
So
and websites are way more.
Right
than
now,
that.
my main source is word of mouth.
Okay.
Because that's just has worked so well for me. Facebook, Instagram, and Google Plus.
Wow.
So that's where I'm at right now. Websites.
What is Google Plus? Okay, is that like is that the computer class I should take?
You might want to look that
Okay, I
up.
might
It's
have to
just
look that
basically, it's kind of like Facebook on a very smaller scale.
Okay.
It's just under Google.
Okay, Google.
Yeah, Google Plus.
And then what? We can just Google Jessica Karwash?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. And Smash is on there, and BSF is on there. So,
I know. Well,
and you can follow celebrities too. It's kind of like Facebook and Twitter kind of combined.
Wow, I can stalk celebrities.
You can follow.
Okay, follow. Don't stalk people because
Follow.
there will be law enforcement involved if you start stalking. But following is okay. We encourage the followers on her Instagram. Mm-hmm. And what's your Instagram?
Jess, JESS_Karwash. Same thing for my Google Plus. It's Jess_Karwash.
You know what's the hardest part with all these things is remembering my passwords.
Oh my gosh.
All my passwords. And then of course I'm always locking myself out. So then I gotta forget the password. And then I gotta go back and reset it.
If you want to hear something horrible, I logged into my bank account. No, true story. My Facebook password is more complicated than my bank account. Anybody can log into my bank account. Wow. Well, not really. But my point is, it's like Fort Knox to get into my Facebook. But any hacker can get into my bank account. Wow. I know,
it's
that's
true.
pretty sad.
I did get logged out of Facebook when I couldn't remember, and I was just like, oh, but how will I know what's going on in the world if I can't see my news feed?
Right.
I need to know what's going on. So they locked me up for 2 days.
And it was trust me, I was there. It was the longest 2 days. Trust me.
Yeah, it was the longest 2 days of my life. I just felt so disconnected. I think I was walking into walls. I was driving around, and I felt like, have you ever seen my favorite movie? You know, my favorite movie is The Devil's Advocate. So in The Devil's Advocate, there's a portion after the beautiful Charlize Theron dies, and her husband is walking along the city, and it's completely barren. There's nobody there on the streets. It's like New York City and everything. That's how I felt. I was just driving in Leon Valley going, I know nobody. I see ghosts. But it wasn't real. It wasn't real. And then the wine wore off.
Right. So, basically, if you as a company or a business need clientele and you don't have the time, contact me. I make the time.
Yep.
And I have a friend that just started up a new photo booth business, Real Photo Booth.
Oh.
And she's up and coming too. So again, Monica will set up a photo booth, and we just used her at the Taste of the Heights in Alamo Heights.
Wow.
So we had our wine tasting, and then she had her photo booths, and so my goal is to bring clientele into your business, whether it's a restaurant, a wellness center like Jacqui New Fitness, Silver Fox Productions. We're going to start working on that too. Just whether it's Smash Dance or a dentist office, a photographer. My goal is to bring clientele to you. So look me up.
Definitely.
Find me.
Get on your Facebook like everybody else in the world does and find Jessica Karwash. Remember the C, it's a K, not a C. So Karwash. Thank you so much for coming on, sweetheart. Thank you so much for logging on. Remember, if you are watching us on the YouTube channel Silver Fox Multimedia Studios, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you are watching us on Facebook, please don't forget to hit like and share, whether it is our Silver Fox Studios fan page or our SA Talk Today. Until next time, bye.